watching 2+U Nevada, and I am so excited this afternoon to have my girl, Kristen.
We go way back.
Oh my
way
gosh,
back.
we go way back.
We
And
have
our
kids
boss,
together.
we should say, our boss, Andrew Perini. Thank you so much for being here, you guys.
Absolutely.
So we're talking something super fun and super important to our community, and really and truly super important to our ownership group, Sarkis Tarzian, and that's Share Your Christmas. Now, Share Your Christmas is an all-day campaign that KTVN does throughout Northern Nevada to help drive food donations in our community. And Andrew, you were telling me when I joined the team, this is something that we are very proud of. This is something that we do, and we do it corporate-wide.
We do. This is our 33rd year, and our sister station in Chattanooga, WRCB, which is a NBC affiliate, they've been doing this for over 40 years. And then we have some of our local radio groups in Indiana, specifically in Fort Wayne, that are going on just over 10 years with a little different version. They call it their Stuff a Bus, but it's all to generate food donations and monetary donations for their local community.
And Kristen, you have been out there all day long from dawn till dusk doing this for how many years now?
For me, I've been here 23. So 23 years we've been doing this, and every year it's special in its own unique way. You know, there are some people, even a couple people here at the station who've been there all 33 years. What I love about this event is it's like homecoming. You know, we see kids who come and drop off all the money in their piggy banks. And then they'll come years later when they have kids. Or, for example, you know, when JK passed years ago, there was a gentleman who showed up that year with a check in his honor. And every year since, he shows up to donate to the food bank of Northern Nevada in JK's memory. So these are the stories.
Tears to my eyes.
I know it. So these are the stories that remind me that, hey, this is still our hometown. And we do what we do best, which is when people are in need, we wrap our arms around each other. And I feel like this is a perfect example every year of that happening.
And, you know, it seems like we say it year after year, but there is so much need right now. And this year especially, we have seen the need at our food banks just skyrocket. And so in years like this, why do you feel it is so important to get out there and just highlight food donation in Northern Nevada?
I think because it's easy. It's easy. I mean, when we go out in the morning at 5:45 when we're getting our mics on, I grab a bag from my pantry, just some canned goods, non-perishable food items, and everyone can do this. You know, one donation, even $1 can feed 3 families because of the buying power of the Food Bank of Northern Nevada. So it's something that we can all do. Not everyone is willing to roll up their sleeves and donate blood. Not everyone has the time to go volunteer with a nonprofit.
Right.
But this is something we can all be part of. And also, really quickly, you can also do it from your couch.
Yes, because we have a QR code, right?
QR code. You just text the word SHARE to the number 50155, and you can make a donation without leaving home.
And Andrew, since this is corporate-wide, is there like a corporate competition that happens between stations? Since I'm new to this and I don't know, right? Like, what do we do corporate-wide to also just kind of show Chattanooga, for example, that we've got the upper hand in the better community?
We do. We talk to Chattanooga, and we always share our results. We're all really proud of what we do. No matter what the totals are, everybody's a winner, so to speak. So, but we've done very well. We usually, like last year, our totals, we came in at just over 151,000 pounds of food items and over 318,000 monetary donations. And what a monetary donation means is $1 will provide 3 meals for somebody. So it really, with the food bank and all the other food pantries that we work with, they buy directly from the manufacturers, the distributors, and they are able to really spread the wealth of what $1 will do for somebody. And really, so much of this, as well as Kristen was saying, all of our staff who have been doing this for decades, as well as we couldn't do any of this without all of the food pantry volunteers. I mean, they are a huge part of our operation and a big help at all 4 of our locations.
And This is not only at the Grand Sierra Resort, which it's going to be at the Grand Sierra Resort again this year, but in a different location due to the construction. So we will address that obviously day of, but we're also in varying locations throughout northern Nevada.
Carson City at the Governor's Mansion.
That's where I'll be.
That's where Sarah's going to be. So check her out. Come say hi. We're going to be in the Minden-Gardnerville area at Carson Valley Inn.
Yep, Carson
and they
Valley.
do a beautiful job decorating. So go down. I have to tell you, Minden steps up.
Yes.
They are kind of our friendly rivals at the GSR. They step up. And then we're at the Rayleigh's in Fernley. But we help a host of nonprofits. It's not just the Food Bank of Northern Nevada and its hundreds of partners, but the beautiful thing is wherever you donate your food, that's where it stays.
I love that. I love that. And again, this is all day from 6 in the morning to 6 at night on Friday, December 12th. And Andrew, this type of event really is everybody at the station owns it and takes it on and loves it. But it's your leadership too that really drives the fact that we as a community must be doing this for our community. So why is it so important to you?
Well, I think anytime you can help out families during the holidays and put food on their table, how can you not feel good about that? I mean, that is something, and as you mentioned earlier, right now our need is bigger than it's ever been. And really going back to these food pantries, I'd just like to kind of mention a few of them. My Christmas Day, besides the food bank, at the Governor's Mansion, we have Friends in Service Helping. Fish will be there, Ronwood Resource Center, Advocates and Domestic Violence, all of them as well in Carson City at the Governor's Mansion. In Minden, we partner with the Carson Valley Food Closet. And in Fernley, we have a few partners there, and that's a new location we added 2 years ago. This will be our third year in Fernley at the Rayleigh's. There we have St. Robert's Catholic Church, the Living Faith Christian Fellowship, and also the Pyramid Lake Paiute Tribe. So you can just see with some of these food closets and the food pantries where and how some of this will get distributed in different types of communities around northern Nevada.
Well, I think it's one of those things where you hope you never need it, but you're glad it's there. You're glad you know it's there.
Yeah.
And people are willing to help,
Thank you both so much for joining us this afternoon. You're watching 2 Plus U Nevada.